Now, Heartland Sports with Todd Richards.
Hi again, everyone. A lot of great sports to talk about today and a good place to start the softball state semifinals in Springfield. First up, Class 2, Kennett playing Thayer, scoreless in the fourth. Not anymore, because Allie Baker goes the opposite way, and that double drives in two for Kennett, and the Lady Indians are fired up at home plate, and they should be. Meanwhile, we'll move ahead to the fifth inning. Avery Payne, outstanding on the mound for Kennett, just pretty much untouchable. She would have a complete game shutout, and Kennett wins. They beat Thayer 6-0 and will play Skyline for the state championship tomorrow morning at 10 again in Springfield. Class 1 state semifinal, Oak Ridge playing Plato, and all I can say is watch out. Right back toward that camera, right in your living room, right? Meanwhile, second inning, 4-0, Oak Ridge leading. Sydney Bush makes it 5-0 as Oak Ridge just looks like they're ready to deliver the knockout punch if they haven't already. We'll dial ahead to the fourth now, 6-0. Oak Ridge slugger Addie Burnett says, here's your knockout punch. It's a home run, and there's a party gathering at home plate. Oak Ridge goes on and wins 8-3. The Lady Blue Jays play Kingsville for their first Class 1 state championship tomorrow at 1 o'clock. High school baseball sectionals tonight, scores and highlights later on Heartland Sports. And it's on to the Final Four for the Notre Dame girls soccer team. The Lady Bulldogs beat Principia 9-1 this afternoon to win the Class 1 district championship and punch their ticket to the state semifinals June 5th against Duquesne. Meanwhile, back to the diamond, the defending Prospect League champion Cape Catfish are back, practicing for the first time this afternoon at Kappahaw Field. Catfish open the season at O'Fallon tomorrow before playing their home opener Wednesday against Alton, and then that's at 6:35. Then they travel to O'Fallon on Thursday before hosting the Thrillbillies Friday. Meanwhile, I'll have reaction from the Catfish tonight. Speaking of those Thrillbillies, they open up at home tomorrow night at 7 against Terre Haute Rex. So a lot of baseball they talked about there. And just to finish up, Major League Baseball scores, Brewers beat the Cardinals 5-1. Pirates over the Cubs 2-1. That's a look at sports. We'll be back to wrap it up for you right after this.